Okay, you're welcome to Heroic Academy. This is a website developed by one of my students. So I want to take my time to review it for him. All right. Okay. So yes, I listed few things we're going to talk about on this website. Okay. So the first one is the pop-up content. Um, the when you open this website, the moment you enter the website, this pop-up will show. This pop-up will be like this. It will appear like this. Okay. Now, so I want to say here is that the content of this pop-up, if someone is visiting this website for the first time, and this is showing like this because that was how it showed when I opened it immediately. Someone that is visiting a website for the first time would not understand what the website is about unless you told the person about the website before visiting. You understand? So if the person sees it like this and you are telling the person to contact us now to, to schedule a consultation, person will not know, why am I going to consult you? I don't know anything about your website. You understand? So the content here is not well constructed. That was what I said. He said pop-up content should be more descriptive. It should have cross button. Now let me explain this also. So what you should do here is, instead, you see what you put here. You say your, let's close this. You see what you wrote here. Your one-stop shop for all African grocery. Okay. Once someone lists it, the person knows immediately what the site is about. So what you're supposed to do here, you're supposed to put something like "Welcome to Vine Dresser." Okay, comma, your one-stop shop for grocery and restaurant delivery. Okay. So once you say it like this, then under it will now put "Contact us now to schedule a consultation." So the person will now understand, okay, that this is for this for restaurant and the grocery delivery. You understand? The person will not know if this is what he wants. Okay, but if you just say it, "Contact us now," it doesn't really make true meaning for the person. For the person to contact you, the person has to first of all know why he should contact you. Okay. Second one is that if someone visits this website and it's like this, not everybody knows that they are going to click on this button. People are not yet accustomed to stuff like this. They won't understand where am I going to click to close this. That is what they are going to be looking at. But they will want to close it. And people that are visiting your website, just know that people, they are impatient naturally. Human being is impatient. So once they don't know what to do, they will just leave your website. So what you have to do, you have to come here and put a button, close button. This kind of close button. People are already used to this. You understand? Anybody that is using any web application or mobile application is already used to this kind of close button. Okay, so that they can close it. Yeah, okay. But if you want, you can also put this. Maybe you put a button that will have icon of this. Then you will still write "close." Okay, close by the side of it. So in case if somebody doesn't know what that icon means, you will see "close." Click on it to close it. You understand? Because not everybody will understand that they will click here to move it to the left. You understand? So, but once they click here, it will still move to the left like it did now, which is nice. I hope that is settled. That's settled it. Then the second one. Okay, I think I have an issue hanging my system. Okay, so the second one is the hero section. The hero section content should be more visible with call to action button. Yeah, let me explain this. Now, this is the hero section of your website. Now, this content is visible, but when you have a background here, if you add a black background, if you add a dark background, this will no longer be visible anymore. You understand? Like if the image is showing here in a way shows background, let's say you choose a darker image, this will not show well. You understand? So what I think you might consider doing, you put a kind of overlay overlay image overlay what do you call it, overlay div. Okay, here something will overlay this, just like this is an overlay. Okay, but the overlay will be, it won't be dark like this. It will be a bit dark. Okay, just a little bit, a little bit dark, so that you can make this to be white. Okay, so that whatever image you have under, this will still be visible. But I'm not saying that it's not right the way, it's not okay the way it is. The way it is, it's okay. But just know that the way it is, we will not add any other any dark image, because if you add the dark image, this will no longer be very readable. Okay, so that said, then the second thing here is that you're supposed to put a button, call to action button here, because once someone reads this, person will now check, what am I now going to do? You understand? So if you know the most important thing you want the person to do when the person visits this website, that is the button you're going to put there. You link that button to that. Let's see if the most important thing you want somebody, a visitor of this website, to do is to order for your service, then you have to put a big button for order. If there are two important things you want them to do, you put two buttons, one button here, another button here, maybe order for the service or check social details, something like that. So if you know what's important, add it here, so that once the person visits our website, person doesn't necessarily need to scroll before he knows what to do. Because the way it is now, someone will come here, will read this, and will no longer know the next thing to do. Okay, so this one taking. Then the next one is our services section, the image. Okay, now when you look at this service section, this is our services section. This image is supposed to make it clickable, like the way this one is. When you click on this, it will lead you to another page, right? So it's supposed to be for the whole of this, not just when click. It's supposed to be when you click on this image, you click on it, on this one is going, but this image is supposed to be clickable also, because some people might want to just click on the image. It's supposed to make the image clickable as well. Okay, so that is it. And again, you might consider putting a button here, also a call to action button. Okay, call to action button, that when you, because some people might want to click on a button instead. What you are doing is you have to kind of try to make your website user friendly, so that once people visit, they know exactly what to do. Okay, so that they don't have to get stuck or confused in any way. Then the next one is menu seem to be too tiny, indicators seem to be bigger. Yeah, let me explain that quickly. So let's look at the menu now. You see this menu seems to be too tiny, but look at this active indicator. You see this too big. So increase the menu size, decrease the height of this. Okay, so it won't be this big. Okay, yes. Then the next is maintain. Okay, maintain equal padding between sections. Yeah, you see all this section, you see this padding you gave here. If this is what the padding you want from here to here, from here to here, it will be around maybe 50 pixels, 60 pixels. If this is what you want, you have to make this one from here to here to be the same size with this one. But they don't have equal padding, but it's supposed to have equal padding. You get that? Equal padding. This space from here to here should be equal from here down here. Same also from here to have, there should be equal padding from here, but it doesn't have equal padding. This one is more. Okay, move down. So you see, no padding here, not enough padding here. Always try to maintain equal padding, very important. Okay, equal padding between sections. So that's all my observation here. Once you do this, you are good to go. Okay, the work is nice and attractive. So you can use what I explained here. You can apply it to other part of your website, because I might not begin to check all of them, but the principle I used, I explained. Okay, they just use the principle to connect to other pages of your website. Okay, so make changes, whatever change, like when I talked about padding. Okay, that all padding between sections should be equal. Okay, and so on and so forth. So that said, I commend your work. You tried your best. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just apply what I said to others. There's one more thing I think. Let me check if there is. Okay, I think it's okay. You actually maintained. I wanted to look at your color. What do you call it? The brand color. But you maintain the brand color because the maintaining brand color is very important. So you use the blue as a brand color and you maintained it. So maintain blue and black. This the light. This blue. This kind of blue like magenta blue and the black. Okay, that was why I used black here. Okay, I got it, which is nice. They just don't put any dark image here so that this will still be visible. Okay, thank you. That's nice. Maintain the brown color and black. So you see this kind of overlay I was talking about above here. This thing you did here now. That was what I was talking about when I said you should put a dark overlay here and use white text. Do you see how this one stood out? Okay, and that was how I would have wanted this one to be as well. That was what I was trying to explain to you, but you got it here. Makes sense. Okay, so wish you good luck. Thank you so much.